If you're Karl Anthony Towns, no backpedaling back. Sprint back to the wing. Sprint back to the wing. Anthony Edwards is beat here. You see he's beat. So I'm going to get my feet set. I'm going to be the one in help because I'll be able to recover right here. It's just stunt recover. You're going away from the ball. Keep backpedaling. So now you got to help at the rim. And now that puts the defense in scramble mode. What a disaster in the half court. Karl Towns up. Everyone's up. Rudy Gobert, get up and guard the ball. Karl Towns should be up and help. And what's Mike Conley doing? Back to the baseline, so I'm in the gaps. Look at this. And now Karl Towns, Chet Holmgren, battle for position. He's going to the paint. So you're giving up an offensive rebound now and a layup, and Mike Conley's back still to the ball. That's unbelievable. And the Thunder get a second chance, and giddy. Kyle Anderson, up the line. I'm in the gaps, but now I can, and my feet are set, so I'm able to recover. You're in the paint for no reason, for absolutely no reason. I can still be up the line right here and help, and then recover with my feet set. None of those things happen. So for no reason whatsoever, Nickeil Alexander-Walker is going to stop guarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kyle Anderson, you're in a zone. Take the paint in the zone. So you're just switching here for no reason. Look at Kyle Anderson's got to come all the way uphill, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's coming down to you. You're not going to be ready to guard. Now you've got a bunch of help here. Nickeil Alexander-Walker's in help. Anthony Edwards is coming over and help. So just show your hands and force Shai Gilgeous-Alexander into help. You're not going to be able to, you're not showing your hands. And now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander spins off you, away from the help. 3. If you're Anthony Edwards, please sprint back in transition. Please. Why? Why are you not doing that? It's a 3-on-2 now because you're walking. Timberwolves hedge. So that means Jaden McDaniels goes over the screen and McLaughlin comes up and hedges so that when McLaughlin leaves, Jaden McDaniels is ready to guard. So McLaughlin's going to come hedge here, but you went under the screen. So you're not ready to guard. Amazingly. Can Karl Towns please guard with some urgency? Please. Get over. Ready to guard Lugon Stewart. We're seeing both. You're just walking around aimlessly. Get over. Over. You're not ready to guard. Not even close. Why? So I guess Anthony Edwards needs to come over in the gaps to help you. He should be rotating the ball. He doesn't. But why are you smoked like this? Anthony Edwards is going under the screen. Why is he out gambling at half court? Get off so that I can immediately get under. Rudy Gobert can jam the screener and I can get under. But you're up gambling at half court. So it's going to take you a half hour to get under the screen. That's going to draw a second defender. So now Chet Holmgren's going to be able to get it and go. Now if you're Anthony Edwards, a well-coached team, Anthony Edwards immediately rotates the ball to get in the gaps. Right? Stunt, recover. And that doesn't happen either. You never, ever backpedal in transition. I'm always sprinting back if I'm Rudy Gobert. It doesn't matter Holmgren's across half court. You're slowly backpedaling back. I'm sprinting to the top of the key. So now I'm in help, and then I can recover. But it took you forever to get there. So now you got to go to the paint to help, and Holmgren's open. So the Thunder are going 1-4 flat here. They're isolating Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So he's giving him the angle towards the middle of the floor. So Anthony Edwards, when you see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander go, you got to come up and double. Okay? The second you come up and double, Rudy Gobert is going to rotate over to Holmgren. Mike Conley's good on the weak side of the floor. You're just coming up to double for a second, just for him to have to reload and pull his dribble back. Then everybody else is rotating back home and we're good. But, there's no help. And you knew Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was coming there. Karl Anthony Towns is playing way, way off Chet Holmgren here. I don't know why, but Rudy Gobert again, up the line. I'm still in help on the ball, but there's no reason for you to be almost at the block right now. Why? It's going to happen multiple times in the second half. The shot goes up. Kyle Anderson or Mike Conley in the corner or both. You're not going for the offensive rebound. One of you's got to get back. One of you. You got 4 Timberwolves beneath the free throw line. Can happen every time. You go into a game. Every time Kyle Anderson and Naz Reid are a part of a ball screen, it's a switch. No talking. No thinking. What you think, you talk. Now Kyle Anderson isn't switching and Naz Reid is, and Jalen Williams is open. Everything you can't do in transition. Everything. turnover. Get back if you're Kyle Anderson. You're giving yourself up and gambling. And now it's a 2-on-1. That is awful. The Timberwolves switch here. Now, you could hedge this screen because there's absolutely no place for Chet Holmgren to roll, push Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out. But if you're switching at the point of the screen, now Jaden McDaniels can be in help. I have help now. Like, wait, you can't start in drop coverage right here and then say, well, let's... If Naz Reid is doubling baseline, then Mike Conley's got to force Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to that double team. Or Naz Reid is going to have to get over the top and double. You have got to block Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's vision a little bit to the weak side of the floor where the Thunder have numbers. I mean, he can just ping any pass he wants to make, and it's zip out to Luguentz Dort. You're scrambling, and someone's going to be open. It is everything here, everything that Karl Towns misses this. I'm up the line, but I'm in help because I can recover. So I'm up. I can't miss this. I'm stunting and recovering. Where are you? Get in there. So you don't do this now. So now Mike Conley's got to help at the rim, and you can't help on a drop-off pass. It's a dunk. There's clearly something nobody in Minnesota goes over. Mike Conley, sprint back to the three-point line. It doesn't matter that you can't even see who you're guarding in the frame. Get and help. This is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the open floor. So now I'm back and help so Towns can play up. Why are you out past the three-point line? It's because you don't go. So now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's in the paint. By the way, Rudy Gobert is just standing under the rim aimlessly. This is a wide open 3-2 if the Thunder wanted it. Here this is again. Here the shot goes up. McDaniels, Edwards, one of you, both of you start to sprint back now, or at least attempt to get back. Like you're just standing and watching. Every single time this will happen. Every single time. First of all, Jaden McDaniels isn't even going to try and guard one-on-one here. Like, you got to sprint back and get in a defensive stance. You're just backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling and back. That's not defense. All right, stop. Now in transition, Rudy Gobert. Stop worrying about half-court matchups. You're taking Jalen Williams. I got to be on the wing in help. Like, Jaden McDaniels going to need it. But you're trying to get matched up on the weak side of the floor. So now no one's in help. No one's guarding the wing. And